Well, hello. Welcome to Mindfully Terri, a YouTube channel where we explore mindfulness in its many forms. Today is a mindful breakfast where I am drinking a banana, protein, plant-based protein, peanut butter, bee pollen, flaxseed smoothie with a base of pure water. That's what it looks like. Nice banana color. So if you're new here, I started making these healthy mukbang videos just to inspire people to consider slowing down. Our world is so fast-paced and it's praised to be go, go, go all the time, and I'm really doing it as an experiment for myself, but also hopefully to inspire others to sit down when they eat, have a mindful moment when they eat. I've really enjoyed making these videos, so if you're still here, let me know in the comments maybe a favorite recipe, something plant-based I could try. If you have one, I'm doing 11 days plant-based, mostly raw, so today's day 2. So good. So like everyone keeps talking about like get the seeded watermelon, the seeded grapes, and I couldn't find a seeded watermelon, but this watermelon actually has a seed in it, in a seedless watermelon. That makes me very happy. There's the seed. And none of this is intended to be some sort of medical advice. This is just my personal journey that I decided to share. And for me, it really feels like coming home to my body because I was mostly vegetarian with like a few exceptions from a very young age. When I was 8 years old, I discovered tofu and it kind of made me rethink food. I don't know, like, again, not diet Terri advice, but at the time it really made me consider like where does meat come from as a kid, and because of that I didn't eat meat for most of my life until I was around 26. And when I was 26, I did a bike, like a road race, or like a road trip basically on a bike. And while I didn't do the full trip because my knees gave out, I rode my bike probably like 100 miles. The trip was either 200 or 300 miles, I can't remember, and around 100 miles my knees gave out. But after the whole experience of like, I also continued to live on the road for the rest of the trip, and basically was like, you know, a roadie and helped pack and unpack and do all that kind of stuff. And after the trip, my body just, I was so exhausted that I started to eat meat again. And I'm 33 now, so my body has definitely gone through a lot of changes from doing pretty extreme things throughout my 20s athletically to now being teaching yoga, doing a lot of yoga, but my focus has been on my 9 to 5. And so I've gone through some changes, and this is like, I went through some health, like a little health challenge in March of 2025, and that kind of catapulted me to rediscover some of the ways that I used to eat. And I stopped drinking coffee in July of 2025, last month. And if you look back on my YouTube videos, I had tried to do this multiple times, but this year I have been successful in quitting coffee for a month. And I feel like now that I've stopped for a month, I'm unstoppable. Like, as far as caffeine goes, like, I wake up in the morning with energy. It feels freaking amazing. I'm not like dragging myself. I do take an herbal supplement that I really enjoy, and it's not intense, or it doesn't have the crash or the jitters. But I figured for August I would try this whole 11 days plant-based, mostly raw. So here we are. One of the things about stopping coffee, I'm so much more hydrated, and I actually like can feel that difference. It's a beautiful thing. So what I'm gonna do is pour the juice right into the smoothie. to health. And I'm full. I am full from that. Whew, I don't even think I can. I'm gonna finish this, but it's a push. In the name of mindfulness, I'm not gonna force myself to finish something. Even though it feels a little wasteful, it's just something to be mindful of for my next smoothie. I don't need a full banana. I just need a half banana if I'm gonna do this whole watermelon routine. Yep. Wow. This is why mindful breakfast is so good for me. Like, it really does help me slow down. And this is dandelion tea, a little coffee tasting beverage with, excuse me, 0 caffeine. Well, I know these videos are a little different than what I've seen out there on YouTube, but if you've made it through, thank you for watching the video. We're really just getting started. I've been doing this for 5 years, but I'm starting to grow in my process with making videos. So if you're someone who's been watching a long time, like my dad, thanks Dad. And if you're someone who's been watching throughout the years and clicked on this video, thanks for tuning in. So excited to see how things continue to progress with this YouTube channel. But I'll make sure to see you in the next one, okay? Cheers.